Sorry? Curious. Okay. Well, a recent study from a university in the United Kingdom showed that 33% out of women who use social media still consume influencers and big famous people on social media, regardless of the fact that they feel worse about themselves and worse about their context and life when consuming this content. Hi, my name is Emiliano Carrillo, and today I'm gonna try to convince you that when you step out of this classroom, you're gonna make a cleaning out of the people who you consume on Instagram and other big social medias, right? So, as we know, and this is not something that this is not going to be my main argument, but we already know that social media is the definition that we show people what we want them to see, as well as famous people show us what they want us to see. This is not new for you, and you already know that such as famous people, pretty much everyone purposefully publishes what they want people to see. This is a fake sense of reality because we're not getting a sense of what life really is. This is very important because of two big factors. First of all, the age of consumption on social media. As we know, the age of consumption on social media is getting younger and younger with the pass of time, and each day more kids and more young people are consuming social media. So they're getting a fake sense of what life really is and about what actual work and purpose it means to big things like economy, like luxury. So, and the second thing and the most important thing, and what I want you to convince you with, is that we have to value our time. Your time, I would consider that you think is very valuable, and I would consider that you, such as money, consider your time an investment. If you really want to invest your time, you have to invest in something that has a return. Just as economics, you have to get a profit out of the things that you invest your time in. By consuming what we call influencers, that are people that always post about their lives and post about their perfect life and perfect marriage, perfect friendships and such, not only are we getting a fake sense of reality, because this is not how life works. Marriages are not always happy. People do not always have money to buy things, and it is really easy to make out of a fake situation or a fake life context on social media. So it is not challenging to portray something that is not true. But regardless of this fact, this is not beneficial in any way, rather than getting some dopamine on your brain for a couple of minutes while you watch someone post something on their social media which adds absolutely no value to your life. We need to invest our time, and we need to we need to get returns out of every minute we implement on social media. Social media is a very big space, and the internet has a lot of faces and a lot of parts which we can gain a lot of knowledge. As we know, knowledge is power, and as well as there's a lot of people which it's his or her content seems to be, at least for me, very useless in terms of what we get from it. There's also a wide variety of people who have actual valuable content and actual knowledge that you can gain from them. So my recommendation now would be that when you start following people, follow people who actually teach you something. Not that they just show you the end result of things, like when they already have a luxurious life, when they already have a happy family. No, follow people that actually teach you how to work hard, how to make the necessary sacrifices, that teach you the path to success, not the end result of success. This is very important because, as I stated in the beginning of the speech, 33% of women specifically feel worse about themselves and about their lives when consuming Instagram influencers. How do we feel about this? Why are we literally making ourselves go in pain when watching someone that has things that we cannot buy, families that we don't have? Because as we know, it's very common to have family issues. And why should we consume something that we do not have, and that is not going to teach us anything to solve our own situation? This is very difficult because this leads ultimately to an increase in depression, an increase in self-hatred, and an increase in lower productivity. We need to make out of our days more productive. I don't think, and I am against the fact that people or the popular argument that social media in general is bad. I don't think this way. I think it is. It depends on the use we give to it, and if we follow and start consuming content that actually has some background to it in terms of knowledge or of some teaching, then we can. It's actually an investment of our time. So, in a sense, our children are the future of our generation, and even if past generations have a lot of trouble and a lot of things that are negative in terms of their ideologies and the past ideologies that most adults have, they had the thing, or the fact that they didn't have social media, and we have social media, but we need to make a good use out of it. It would be very lameful that in the future we reflect on how social media affected on the children that are right now I don't know, on elementary school, and we found out that instead of using this very big and technological tool for their advantage, because they can learn from home, they can learn from pretty much anywhere they are in the topics that they want, economics or specific hobbies, they can learn to play instruments. It would be very shameful to look back in a couple of years and see that social media actually was a disadvantage to our society due to the fact that we chose to consume the wrong content. As we know, when we want to stop the production of a specific product, such as, I don't know, Coca-Cola, what do we need to do as consumers? Stop consuming. So what do we need to do to clean what the content is on social media? Stop consuming useless content. Thank you very much.